truly, Emma.
Hey world, welcome to another episode of Virtually Everything Makes Me Angry. I'm Gaz Cavalera, thanks for tuning in, and this week I'm going to play a game called Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64. Now this game is, as you can quite see there, published by Rare and distributed by Nintendo themselves. Now Rare were basically the best third-party company making games for Nintendo at this point. They'd just come off the fantastic successful Donkey Kong Country games on the Super Nintendo, and then on the Nintendo 64 they released a couple of really good games: Goldeneye, Diddy Kong Racing, Blast Corps. I've played them games, but I've never played Perfect Dark. So I'm going to put Perfect Dark in and have a go. Now, from what I believe, this is basically just another Goldeneye kind of game. Same perspective, same controls. If I remember right, even some of the multiplayer levels were the same levels. I don't know. I've never actually played the game. I'm only going by what I'm pretty sure people have told me. I'm going to put in and have a go. And see how it is. I'm actually dreading this because it's been a long time since I've played a first-person shooter using one of them controllers. I'm guessing I'm going to be trying to figure out what the fuck's going on because I don't have two analog control buttons. Anyway, putting in, gonna have a go. And as the Macho Man Randy Savage says, "Oh yeah, dig it." Okay then, this is going to be Perfect Dark for the Nintendo 64. Ooh, Rareware logo. Love that logo. Usually means quality, and hopefully that logo too. Perfect Dark. Okay, no, these controls are a bit fucking awkward, man. Let's get this fucking guy. Oh, pistol whip. Shit, I think I've changed the controls for the gun. Ah, shit. Pistol whip him. Why am I punching him? Where'd that fella just go? Sure you run through me. What the? There he is. You fucking cunt. Come back. I'm gonna fucking get you. Who you think you are? Don't hit me with your gun. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Die, bastard. Oh, fuck me. How do I put my gun back? Oh. Disarm. Dun, 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 dun. Single shot, yeah. That's it. Boom. Fucking bastards. Hiding behind the door. You die, fool. You can't even aim your gun properly. It just sort of follows the person, and I don't like that auto aim shit. Right, hey, you bastards. The controls are awful. Absolutely awful. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Look, these people, did you just stand here and die? Oh, I'm just going to have to apologise right now about the lack of sound. My game just didn't actually record any sound while I was playing it. Must have had the audio in wrong on it. I don't know. Struggling with the controls though. Boom. Take that. He just hopped around the corner and died. Where did he come out of this door? Yeah. You cowering in the corner. Yeah. Boom, take that. Boom, down you go. There's no actual depth perception in the game. You can't see how far away some things are. It's just darkness in the distance. Who are these two women as well? Are they good guys? She ran away from me, surely. Well, they might be scared of the fact that I have a gun. Oh, she's gone for a gun killer. I think I shot something on the table. What happened to the other girl? Where did she go? She must have went out the door or something. There she is, there over the corner. Oops. I sneezed and shot you in the head. I may as well finish the job. I failed the mission. Fuck me. She just won't die. Boom! Oh, took it. Oh, right. Executed the poor bitch. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. I've got a headache. I've got a fucking headache playing that game. Was that Goldeneye? Is that how Goldeneye played? If that's how Goldeneye played, Goldeneye was a piece of shit! 'Cause that's a piece of shit! Oh, it's fucking... so fucking bad. The controls are awful. Now, okay, fair enough, I understand that you only got the one little bastard there. But still... oh, still... just... it's one of the few times I've ever fucking thought of. I could really do with having a PlayStation or an Xbox controller right now. I never think that. I'm always really happy about this thing. Oh. That's just shit. That was a fucking garbage game. Absolute crap. The controls are awful. Piss awful. See? You move around with these fuckers, yeah. You strafe with that and that. And then you look down with the up button and up with the down button. Now that isn't too problematic. You learn that shit. That's the thing that Nintendo did. Used to have in all the games. Down is up and up is down when it came to, you know, changing directions and that, especially on like Star Fox and that. But it's horrible. It's horrible to do that with these buttons. I'd love Nintendo to have made this controller a little bit better. If you had stuck a stick there, that game would have been... actually, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have fucking helped. Because you'd been strafing using the fucking... it was shit. The game was shockingly bad. Graphically, I suppose for what they had at the time, the graphics were pretty decent. But they haven't aged well. They haven't aged very well at all. Now, I've argued for quite a long time that the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation 1... they've not aged. Not aged well at all. A handful of games on the 64, games like Mario 64, games like Mario Kart, they've aged well. They're perfect. Nintendo made them games perfect. But third-party games are shocking. They're fucking shocking. That was shocking. The controls on it was shocking. The visuals were shocking. The sound wasn't too bad. You never feel like you're actually in control of your movement in it. Like in more modern games, you know, I say more modern, I'm actually only talking about Halo 2, Halo 1, Star Wars Battlefront 1, Star Wars Battlefront 2. You feel like you're in more control of what your characters are actually doing on this game. You sort of just, you press the direction, she goes, ah! Fucking, she just keeps fucking, shocking. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm never playing it again. Never playing it again. Throw it back at me fucking or on the floor. Never playing it again. It's fucking shit. The visuals, okay then, the visuals, let's say it as it is, they didn't age well. I suppose back in the day when they existed, you'd have to give them something in the region like a 7-ish out of 10. But they don't age well. Super Nintendo, for the most part, it ages. You can still see what it used to be and all that. Nowadays, that's just a dark mess. You can't see what's going on. So it's no longer 7. It's now a fucking 4 out of 10, the visuals. The sounds weren't too bad, to be honest. Every time someone spoke, it sounded really clear. The music was a bit dark and dreary. The sound effects were pretty decent. I'll give that like a 6 or 7 out of 10. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10 because it was actually okay. The controls were awful. Fucking awful. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. It was playable back in the day. It was. Goldeneye was playable back in the day. We all fucking played it. And I'm pretty sure there must be the same controls. So back in the day, the controls have got to have been like a 7 or an 8, maybe even a 9 out of 10. It hasn't aged well. It hasn't aged. When you use modern controllers, that's just shit. And that game's shit because of it. So I'm going to have to give it a 3 out of 10 for its controls. In fact, no, it's a 2 out of 10. Because you never feel like you're in control in that game. You constantly feel like she just wants to fucking run forwards when you press forwards. You think to yourself, I'm going to try and strafe through the door, straight through down this corridor. It doesn't work. You get lost. Basically, you get lost in too many button controls. You need to have the dual analogues. Oh. As I said, I've never played this game. I'd like to have gone back to a time before I ever touched the dual analog controller and give that a try, because I'm assuming that is the same controls as that. I'm assuming it anyway. Somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong. But it's fucking shocking. Oh God. Oh God, have mercy on my soul. I can't do it no more. These Nintendo 64 games are killing me. They're shocking. I genuinely think that the Atari 2600 might be a better console. I said it. I fucking said it. Right then. The game gets a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10 because you'll get used to the controls, I suppose. It's too dark, it's too dreary, you can't see what the fuck's going on. That's a symptom to its age. They were the first generation of consoles who were giving us games like this and the PlayStation 1. So you have to accept that the games have evolved since then. As these consoles had great, fantastic, beautiful platforming games, you know, they were the first generation of 3D gaming consoles. Now I understand that Doom was available on the SNES. I understand that Wolfenstein and some of these games were available on NES, but it's a completely different style of first-person shooter. That is literally on Doom. You aim forward, you shoot, and the fella in that fucking thing up there, you'll kill him. Despite the fact your bullet goes there, you see your bullet go there, he dies, he falls off his ledge. It's a totally different style. This is the first real generation of them, and I think it shows. I think it's aged horrifically. Shocking games. Shocking. Right then, I'm going to use my app to choose the next game I'm going to play. I'm going to let her pick it, and she's going to pick
Isolated Warrior.
Isolated Warrior. That's an NES game. Another game I've never played. Gonna have to put it on and give it a go. Please don't kill me. Oh. Civilian killed.
Virtually, Emma.